your eyes. Take your shoulders back and down slightly, and then just begin to just move the pelvis. Just a little tilt forward and back. That's it. We're going to find our neutral on this Monday morning. And from there, we're just going to take our neutral position. Again, standing up lovely and tall. I'm going to lift up the right arm. I'm going to open the chest. And I'm going to come back in and lower. The other side. So I'm going to come up and open. And then in and lower. I'm going to do both arms. So I'm going to come up and open. And then in and lower. One more time. Up and open. And then in and lower. I'm going to pedal push the feet. So I'm just going to lift up one heel as I drop the heel so I pick up the other one. Yeah? And just releasing through the hip area. Okay, so we've done some tilts. I'm now going to place both heels down onto the ground, and then I'm going to slightly lift my right heel off, and then my left heel off. So I just want to get as much movement as I can before we start the class through your powerhouse, yeah? Through the core, through the cylinder, yeah? Whatever this area here, yeah? So it's classed, your powerhouse is everything from the bottom of the rib to the top of the pelvis, yeah? So all this area nice and strong. Now the next one I'm going to do, I'm just going to circle it around. Circles. Okay, again, try and keep the shoulders still, try not to move the head either, and then the other side. The more movement we can get now at the beginning of the class, it'll be easier through our mobility exercises. And again, so just come into the center and then hold it there. I'm going to lift up through the right arm. So I'm going to past a front raise. I'm going to take it into a full. Yeah. So I'm going to lift up and I'm going to lower one more time. I'm going to lower. Now, as I lower both arms, I'm going to roll down. I'm going to just hold it there, and then just into your little flexion extension. I'm not going to come up too high as I come into my flexion, but I really do want to pull the abdominals away from the floor. Yes, I really want to tuck up and under. So I'm going to tuck my chin down, and then I'm going to take my chin away. I'm going to tuck my chin under, and then I take it away. There you go. And then one more. So I'm going to come down all the way up. All the way up. Right, I'm going to lower my arms down, and I'm going to sweep them up. And I'm going to come into a very small, you see that baby back bend. Alright, now I'm going to bring the arms all the way over. All the way down, I'm going to roll all the way down to the floor. So now I'm going to touch the floor, and I'm going to inhale, exhale, I'm going to take it back up, and I'm going to slide it back into my baby back bend. Okay. Now I'm not going to roll down on my next one, I'm just going to bring the arms down, and as I bring the arms down, I'm going to come into a right side bend, and then I'm going to come into a squat. Yeah, and I'm going to go into a left side bend, and then I'm going to go into a squat. Yeah, so we're just doing one of each. So it's a side bend, and then a squat, and then the other side, a side bend, and then a squat. I'm going to take my right knee up and my left arm, and I'm going to do that onto the other side. Yeah? So I'm just coming up into balance. One, and now I'm going to do two squats. So I'm going to come down on one. Do that again. Now I'm going to do one knee raise, and I'm going to do one squat. I'm going to do one knee raise, and then I'm going to do one squat. I'm going to do a side bend right, and I'm going to do a squat. I'm going to do a side bend left, and I'm going to do a little sit down. I'm going to open my arms, and I'm going to bring the back of the hands together, and open the chest. And again, round we go, and open. Two more, one, and open, last one, and open. I'm going to take the right arm over the top and then over the top of the left arm. Can you see I'm really reaching out that arm as I come over? Now, as I'm reaching out, you're going to feel the stretch right the way down through your core muscles. Part of your core is your obliques, your external and internal. And also, as you see, we're flexing the spine, aren't we? We're taking the spine into that lateral flexion. And the other core muscles we're using is the erector spinae, or spinae, how you pronounce it, and also the multifidus. Now, the multifidus is a deep muscle that just lengthens along the whole of the spine. And the erector spinae, it goes from the hip up through the spine. So any flexion, extension, lateral flexion, extension through the spine, we're using those two core muscles. Can you see how we're just sort of building things up, yeah? Building up our core strength. One more time and lower. I'm going to step forward on my right leg and then I'm going to step forward onto my left. Yeah, so all I'm doing is just taking a nice big step forward. You don't have to come too far forward if you don't want to. I'm now going to take my step to my side, yeah, and side. Yeah. And again, so we come 1 and 2. And again, out we go. Now I'm going to change this direction into a transverse. I'm going to come down and top, tap, down and to the top there. Down we go. So I'm just bending, just a little bend through the knee. You can see I'm loading through on my right knee and I'm going to come up. Okay. My right leg is going to go in front of my body. I'm going to bring it front. Now the right leg is going to go behind. Yeah. The left leg goes in front, and then the left leg goes behind. Okay, let's alter. So I'm going to bring it out in front. I'm now going to do a squat. I'm going to take the right leg behind, but now I'm going to take it down into a curtsy and then into a squat. I'm now going to take my left leg over and then into a squat. My left leg is going to go behind, yeah, and then into a squat. I'm going to do a side bend right, and I'm going to do a squat. So I'm now just trying to keep your mind occupied. You're going to end up doing a lot of squats today, and then your right knee up, and then into a squat. You've got lots to think about. You won't even know how many we're doing. That's it. Up we go, and through. Open your arms, bring them forward. Inhale, exhale, one more time. And then bring your right arm over the top. Remember, reach out. Reach out. 2 more. 1. And then 2. Taking your arms down, take your right arm into a front raise. Open your chest. Pull back through that right scapula. Bring that in and lower. So I want you to open the shoulder. Squeezing the muscle in the back of the body through that scapula, yeah? So through that posterior deltoid is the muscle that we're working as we pull back. Okay, in and lower. One more. Up, pull back through the shoulder, and then in and lower. You're going to do both arms. So up and open, and then in and down. Tuck the pelvis under. Nice tight glutes, yeah? Nice and strong. One more time. Leave the arms open. Shoulders down and away. Let's come around to your right and then around to your left. And again, round to your right and then round to your left. Bringing your arms into a square position. Bring your hips to the ceiling. I'm going to lift up on my right arm. I'm going to lift up on my left arm. I'm going to come up on my right and then up on my left. 2 more. 1. So I'm going to bring my right elbow and my left elbow together. So I come in and then I open. So let's do a little bit of strength training now. Down and lift. And again, we're going to go back to the legs in a moment. That little pattern we put together. So we're going to go out and in. Last time. Out and in. I'm going to lower the arms down. I'm going to tilt forward slightly. Bring the arms down. I really want to tackle here. Back into those posterior delts. I'm going to open the shoulder and I'm going to pull back. Can you see? I can imagine if I had hand weights here. Pulling back and lower. Yeah. So I'm whirling back. Now this could be called a bent over row, or physios actually call these gorillas. Now, lots of names out there, but I think I might call it a bent over row. So what we notice that my elbows, you see from the front, they're staying in. I'm not here, I'm here, and pulling back. And again, pull back. 2 more. Up. It'd be so much better if we had a band or weights on this one, but as long as we're using this exercise effectively, you can feel it at the back of the body. From there, I'm just going to tip up. I'm going to tip back down into a deadlift. So now I'm keeping my back flat, flat, flat. Yeah? Flat, and then lift up. So I want the stretch into the back of my hamstrings, yeah? So back, deadlift. Imagine if my back was on the floor and I'm in a supine position, yeah? So my legs would be up in the air and I'd be flat on my back and my head, neck and shoulders would be down on the floor. Yeah. And again, one more time. So we come down and lift and lift. Step forward on your right leg. With a nice big as you can, out to your side, into your little lunges. Now, right leg comes across, then you go into a squat. Left and right leg goes behind, into your curtsy, and then into your squat. Now the left leg. Here we go. Out, back in. So there's your rotation, and then behind. Down we go. Through, and there we go. Taking your arms up and through. Inhale, exhale. One more time. I'm going to leave my hands now on top of my shoulders rather than bringing them all the way down. And I'm going to circle around. There we go. And now I'm going to bring my elbows together and open. Just like we did when we placed our arms in square. And stretching now the muscles at the back of the body, the posterior delts. I'm going to lower the arms. I'm going to do a side bend right, and now I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do a side bend left, and then I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do a knee raise right, and then I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to do a knee raise left. And then I'm going to sit down. From there, just reach the hands, push them forward, lift to the top, come out into your little lateral flexion, and then to the other side. All right, one more time. Out we go. I'm going to ask you to take your mini ball in a moment. Now, take your mini ball. Let's place the mini ball into the right hand. Yeah. Into the right hand. So, the right hand, I'm going to take the mini ball and I'm going to take it down to my right side only. I'm pressing it down towards my knee. Down we go. One more time. Now I'm going to take the ball into both hands and I'm going to go into a hayman. Alright, and I'm going to do the other side. Okay, and again 2 more. 1. And last one. 2. I'm going to take the ball into my left hand and then I'm going to take it down into a side bend. 2. Yeah. You're going to take the ball into both hands in a moment. Okay, take the ball into both hands, lunge forward, rotate on the right, rotate on the left, take the ball up with you, hold it there and give me 2 squats. 1, and 2. Now bring it down in front of you, step forward, then you rotate. Round to the left side, round to the right side. You're going to push back and then hold the ball up nice and tall, and then we come down 1, and then 1 more time, and 2. Take the ball down into your right hand, and now take your left hand at the side of your head. I'm going to come down 4, 2, 3. I'm going to do a halo around on my right side only. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I'm going to step forward on my right leg. I'm going to come to my little side rotation. That's it, and to the other side. I'm going to lift up nice and tall. I'm going to do 2 squats down. 1. As I take the second squat down, I'm going to take the ball into the left hand. I'm going to lower it down, and I'm going to come into 4 side bends. 2, and 3. Last time. I'm going to halo it around on my left side only. 1, and 2, 3. Last one, and 4. I'm going to step forward on my left leg. There I go, round to my right. Sorry, round to my left, then to my right. Then I lift the ball up as I come up to the top, holding the ball as I do an overhead arm squat. I'm going to leave the ball where it is at the top. I'm coming out into that lateral flexion, out to the side, and again, out to my right. Okay, and get ready. We're going to bring the ball down in front of us. We're going to bring it all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Okay, take your right arm on the ball and take your left arm up. And then hop. I'm going to take both hands onto the ball. I'm going to lift the ball up. I'm going to place it just between my thighs. Now I'm going to thread my needle. And then I'm going to go back. So I'm doing just 2, just 2. And then we're going to do it onto the other side. We're going to come down and through. And lift. And again. Down and through. And lift. Okay, hands down, chin to chest, and roll. That's it. Back and down. Open the arms, ladies. Palms down towards the floor. And now you're going to squeeze the ball. And then we're going to rotate. Inhale, exhale. And then to the other side. Inhale, exhale. And then around. Inhale, exhale. One more time. I'm going to bring the arms in, and I'm going to lower them down. I'm going to circle around over onto my right arm, and then onto my left arm, and then I'm going to do them together. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's roll down. Let's take the ball away, okay, and then take the legs up nice and long. I'm going to wood chop down. Now as I do, I'm just going to slightly lift my heel, my left heel off the floor, and then I'm going to lift it up into the left corner. As I do, I'm going to lift my right heel off the floor. So it's down, across, down, across, down, across, and then go to the other side, right? So I'm going to come down, I'm going to lift it up. So I come down, bigger range of movement. I just move from the mid-tarsal joint. Okay, this is the ball of my foot. And then hold it down into the center. So I just got that extra little movement there. Okay, now instead of taking both arms around, let's go into the center and take the right arm right into the right hand. Take it behind you into your open door. Bring it into the center before you go onto your left side. Sit down. Then you're going to take it around to the other side, and then you're going to bring it into the center and sit down. Right, so we go out to your right, into your center, down we go. Last one, out to your left, into the center, down we go. Bring the ball in towards the sternum. We're going to now go into a rotation again. Legs are wide, just moving from the powerhouse. Round we go. Round we go. Now as I go around to my right side, I've gone into my rotation and then I've gone into my halo. So I've gone round on my left side into a rotation and then I've turned it into a small halo around the head. Yeah. So there's your rotation and through. So thoracic rotation with halo. Round and there we go. Okay. Just roll down with the ball. Let's roll down. Now we're going to leave the ball onto the floor. And then from there, we're going to leave the ball and we're going to roll up. And I'm going to sweep the right arm across my body and then look over my right shoulder. And then I'm going to take my hands behind me and I'm going to open out through the chest, lifting my chin away from my chest. So I'm lifting up. Okay, and then I'm going to across, and then I'm going to look out over my left shoulder. And instead of taking my arms behind me, I'm going to lace the fingers and I'm just going to round off through my upper back. Okay, so ladies, just going to take the mat out now. So if you just roll your mat away, and then we should come down together onto the mat. Lower my camera. Right. So, coming just at the back of your mat, shoulders back and down. We're going to roll it down. Yeah, roll down. Hold it at the bottom, hold it there, and now walk the hands away and then coming into your little down dog. Yes, into your down dog. Hold it there, keeping the heels down as far as you can in towards the floor. Then I'm going to bring my knees down into the floor, move my hands away, and then I come into my flexion extension. And again. Now, I'm going to do a renegade row with my right arm. So can you see I'm still concentrating, my focus is into the back of the body, into the shoulder. Yeah? And then to the other side. Yeah, that's it. So it's like, you can call it a renegade row or a cat pedal. Again, all these names. All right, now I'm going to place both hands down in line with the shoulders. And then I'm going to take my right leg into a fire hydrant, another word for us, and then the other side. It's like learning another language, isn't it? Out we go, but we know what we're talking about, don't we? And then, so shall we try opposite? So how about a little cat kettle with a fire hydrant? Oh goodness, that's hard. Definitely harder one side than the other. Out we go. Definitely harder this side for me. And again, so I come out, cat pedal, into fire hydrant, and then to the other side. I'm now going to place both hands down. I'm going to take the right knee and I'm going to circle. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then from that position, I'm going to bring, so I've got my leg extended into into a flexion, and I've got my opposite arm down. Can you see that? Yeah, I've got my opposite arm down and my leg away. And then from there, I'm going to bring this knee into the elbow and then shoot it away. See, I flex the foot. I'm going to bring it in and then take it back by flexing the foot when I come back. Yeah, so down we go. And then push away. And then one more. Elbow to knee and push away. Come back up. And then from there, I'm just going to do some little pulses. So you're into a little back extension. So glute, hip extension. There we go. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Take it back down and then into your child's pose. Okay, now I'm going up onto all fours. I'm going to take my opposite arm and my opposite leg away. As you can see, I'm flexing my foot, my leg is extended, my opposite arm is down. I'm going to bring that knee in and really try and touch the elbow. I'm not going to move the arm, I'm going to bring it as far as I can in, and then pull in and push away. And again, pull it in and push away. Then coming up, back onto all fours. It's better for balance. And then you're just going to do a little hip extension. So I'm following up with my heel. See, I'm coming up on my heel. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and relax. Oh, that's tough. And then back we go into your child pose. Alright, I'm going to come round into a seated position. Show you from the side first of all. Let's take the mini ball and let's just pop it behind us. So the moment we come back into the ball, we're engaging the core. Let's think about what's going on with our core muscles. So we're back. Now, because we're not going to collapse down on the mat, I'm keeping you here. It's not just about the muscles working in the front of the body. We're not switching on the obliques yet. We'll feel those in a moment. But because we're in this static position at the moment, the core muscles at the front, so that's your rectus abdominis, your six-pack, and your TBA, transverse abdominis, the deepest of the core muscles that go right the way around our trunk, that stabilize us, yeah? Okay. But also, what's going on is I'm not collapsing my muscles in my back, my erector spinae, or spinae, I keep coming down the right word, however you pronounce it, and the multifidus. We're working them together, so they're working in pairs. So we're going into a little inhalation and up into an exhalation, yeah? So down we go. There, and lift. Yeah. So there we go. So there's your muscles at the back of the body working as you come down. So not collapsing. They've got to work, because otherwise if they didn't work, we'd be down on the mat. And as you lift up, the muscles at the front of your body into the front core muscles, such as the rectus abdominis, yeah? Even down to your pelvic floor muscles are all working, all connected. There we go. Now I want to tackle as well next is the internal and external glutes. So I really want to get into the side of our body here. Yeah? So we know exactly how to do this. And we can come into our little bow and arrow. Okay? A nice gentle movement. Easy on the body, easy on the mind. Yeah? We just slide back. Notice just like a bit like the gorilla, remember the gorilla, or the bent over row, and keeping the elbow in. You see, I'm keeping the elbow in, just like a gorilla, pulling it in. Yeah, this is called bow and arrow. It'd be great if we had a quiz on Pilates. Quizzes are so popular these days. Sure, in most quizzes, there's always a question about anatomy and physiology. There is at my quiz. And again, up we go. One more time. I'm now going to come up. I'm going to move the ball. I'm going to come on to my back. Yeah? Okay. I'm going to bring my legs in. And I'm going to lift up into a little bridge, only because I want to take the ball at the back of me. And then I'm going to open my arms. Yeah? I'm going to lift my legs straight away into a tabletop. So knee to hip, knee to ankle. Let's just begin something nice and gentle. So now body awareness, ladies, that you are not moving here. Yeah, everything is this powerhouse. We're staying nice and strong. Okay, so our center of gravity is S1 and S2. The sacrum, S1, S2. So everything in the center of our body comes right away from there, center of gravity. And what we're doing right now is we're not moving. We're not tilting. We're not doming. We're not sliding off the ball. Now I'm going to change this into a leg extension if you want to. Yeah? Into a leg extension. Because I'm taking it away. That's it. Around head, neck and shoulders are resting. My arms are now onto the floor. And I just move away and then bring that in. And again, slide away. And bring that in. There we go. All right, I'm going to do a little curtsy. So just like we did standing, we did a lunge, didn't we? We did a side lunge. And we did our curtsies. Okay. Now how about I change it again and I go into a frontal. So I could go into frontal plane by opening the knee. Right, I can open the knee. Why do we open them together? Yeah, why don't we open them together? Again, staying in that tabletop position. And again, open them together. All right, so let's go back to our tabletop tap down. So I'm going to tap down and I'm going to tap down. I'm going to do a leg extension and I'm going to do a leg extension. That extension, you're really pulling. You can feel it right the way through that lower abdominal muscle into that TVA. Yeah. How about the internal rotation? Yeah. And now how about the external? So I'm going to go into that single knee. I'm going to do a single, and then I'm going to do two doubles. One, open, yeah, and close. One more time. Open and close. Bring your knees into your chest. Breathe in. Just relax it there a moment. All right, we're going to take you into a single leg stretch, and we're going to do it as you would do it. All right, I teach and you do it with your hands. I don't tell you where to put your hands. You're just going to place your hands. Once we do it, then you're in your position. So let's take our feet down. Let's take our mini ball away. We don't want our mini ball, we're doing a single leg stretch. So we've done loads and loads of single leg stretches. So when I do a single leg stretch, I would bring my hands in, I would hold my leg, and I would take my other one away. Yeah, correct? So we're going to do a single leg stretch, right? And then we're going to bring my other leg in, and there's my single leg stretch. But automatically, I just bring my right arm in, and it stays there. My left arm goes there. Don't know why, it just does it, right? But look at my movement I've got in my hip. Look at that movement. All of this is like, I've got no real hip stabilisation. Like, there's a lot of movement here. A lot of movement means the core isn't working quite as hard. Yeah? So look, I've got all of this going on. Yeah, so I've got a lot of help from this area. If I want to make it really much deeper, how about I put my right arm down and my left arm up to the top. Now try and move it. Yeah? Hardly any movement there. So the core muscles are being switched on even more. The other side. One, it's just a bit of thinking about. And again, one more time. This is going to hurt my neck. We don't be too long. And again, there we go. Take your head, take your shoulders onto the floor. Keep that leg in towards you. Yeah? Mine's my left leg. I don't mind if it's your right or your left. And I want you to bring this leg, and I want you to kind of cross the body. In towards your chest and out towards your opposite shoulder. It's never going to go there unless you're super, super hypermobile. You're there. Okay, and then relax. And then the other one comes in, and then take it out into the corner. Feel one side is easier to work with than the other. Feel so rigid. And then take that knees into the chest, and then just loosen. I'm going to lift my head, my neck and shoulders away from the floor, and I'm going to come back down onto my forearms, okay, back onto my forearms. Then I'm going to take my legs into rotation, right, into rotation. So I'm going to lift my legs up to the top, I'm going to flex the feet. I'm now going to point the toes, I'm going to lower down, and I'm going to bring it in. So it's lift up, flex, lower point, pull it in and through. Lift to the top, flex. Point to go down. Don't let the tummy dome up. Pull it in, through. One more time. Up we go, flex. Point to lower. From that position, I'm going to roll over towards the camera, and I'm going to take my top arm and I'm going to open my door. Open my door. I'm going to come back into the centre with my legs, and I'm just going to rock off side to side. Yeah, just side to side. Just give my back a release. Just a release. On my next one, I'm going to take the legs over the opposite way. Right, opposite way. Now, from here, hold it there. Bring the arm over. Close your door. Open your door. Close your door, And then open your door, open. Bring the legs into the center, close together, knees close together, tilt the pelvis and lift up. So everything's be nice and tight. The knees together, inner thigh together. Now open the knees and close. Open. And keeping that into a nice high bridge. Close. 2 more. 1. And lift. Last one. Out. And then close. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower down. Tilt the pelvis. Lifting back up. Open. Close. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Take it down. Gently feather. Touch the floor. Lift up. Open. Close. Vertebrae by vertebrae. One more time. Lift up. Open. Close. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming down, 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 down. Slide the right leg away. Slide the left leg away. And then take both arms up behind you. Nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then we're going to roll over onto your front. Okay, roll over onto your front. Bring from here, bring the hands in. Inhale, exhale. And then up into your little cobra. Inhale, exhale, coming down. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Into your lovely little back extension. I'm going to lower it back down. As I do, I'm going to tuck my toes under. I'm going to push up to plank. Push it up to plank. Hold it there. And then when you're ready, I'm going to move your feet, your hands into your feet. There's got enough room behind me. And then walk in. And then just touch your feet. Bend your knees. Soften, soften, soften as you come all the way up to the top. There. Open the arms, relax, allow them to open and close. One more time. And then just slide down, roll down, and then just coming into your flexion extension. We're coming back into your flexion and roll it up. Inhale, exhale, roll down halfway as you come down. Come in straight, slide it along into your extension.